You see that wind that's right there. That camera is shaking. It has been so dry. We haven't had rain for a while. That is a recipe for fires, and we're seeing them pretty much up and down Southwest Florida right now.
That's right, and they are spreading quite quickly with gusts 30 to even 45 miles per hour today. That fire we were just looking at right here, located in Northport, now shutting down some of those exits off of I-75. Meanwhile, Lehigh Acres also reporting multiple fires today. Same story across, of course, Collier County. We've been keeping a very close eye on what is now a 70-acre burn here in the Golden Gate Estates area. Only 10% contained. Multiple crews reporting, especially considering there are structures in jeopardy. Meanwhile, in Hendry County, we are still monitoring that closely. That was a contained burn that then got out of control and is now up to 350 acres there in Hendry County. So we're monitoring all of these fires very closely here across Southwest Florida. The dry conditions just making it even worse. No surprise that today officially burn bans were issued for Collier County. These will be in effect until further notice. Sarasota County, by the way, always has a yard debris burn ban in effect year-round. If you have any questions, call your local Florida Forest Service. I expect more of us to be under those burn bans here in the coming days and weeks, especially as our drought conditions are expected to worsen. So big wind gusts right now. These are current gusts here in the last few minutes, hitting a peak gust of 23 miles per hour in Fort Myers, 26 mile per hour winds right now out of the southwest in Punta Gorda. Punta Gorda earlier today hit a peak gust of 46 miles per hour. Port Charlotte, 44. And there you go. Fort Myers also officially hitting that peak gust of 46 miles per hour. So no surprise that we are seeing these fires spread so quickly, considering just how dry it is. Good news, though, winds will gradually be tapering here in the next couple of hours. Looking at that wind gust forecast hour by hour, dropping down towards 17 miles per hour at 6 and 7 o'clock, then tapering below 10 miles per hour. That's why you don't see those bars from 8 o'clock onward. Now, tomorrow we'll have gusts 15 to 20, but nothing compared to the strength that we've seen today. In terms of our drought index, this particular type of drought index we like to use because it specifically measures how dry the ground is in the top 8 inches of the soil. That's the portion that tends to burn very quickly when it's this dry out there. Collier County right now, the driest county in the state. So no surprise that that burn ban has now officially been implemented there. Meanwhile, Hendry County, we're not far behind. Critically dry conditions here and also drying out across Glade, Charlotte, DeSoto, and Sarasota counties. So as we head into the overnight time frame into tomorrow, we'll have some breezy conditions. So I have kept that in the mix just to point out that any sort of wind, considering how dry it is, could be dangerous when it comes to burn conditions. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, most of your Saturday expected to feature lots of sunshine. Temperatures staying very toasty. We'll head up toward 86 degrees. Winds generally out of the northwest, 15 miles per hour, but we could see some gusts around 20. Mid to upper 80s expected through the weekend. Isolated afternoon and evening storms a possibility on Monday. Otherwise, staying hot and dry into next week.